Hello, everyone! Only 24 players remain in the World Series of Poker main event. The days of packed rooms at the Horseshoe and Paris casinos already feel far away. Now, the biggest tournament in the world is down to just 3 tables, and the entire poker world is watching. Because this is where the next world champion will be crowned. The one who will win $10 million and add their name to over 50 years of history. Among the 24 contenders, one player is drawing particular attention, Leo Margetts. Revealed 16 years ago with a 27th place finish in this very main event, the Team Winamax Pro is back in the deepest stages of the tournament. Before starting day 8 with a stack of 30 big blinds, we find her, as always, for the final strategic adjustments with coach Stéphane Mathieu. Leo, it's your turn.
Hola.
Hola, Leo. Hey. What's up?
How you doing?
Good. Do you know Manu?
Manu, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Stefan, come in.
How good temperature here.
Yeah, it's better here.
Uy, dejamos todas.
Outside.
So energy-wise, you're feeling good?
Sí, super good.
Rested, everything. That's nice. That's actually an edge, I think, on the rest of people, because most people are not going to sleep so well, before day 8. So
No.
it feels like, I was telling you, it feels like it's kind of like Groundhog Day in terms of your goals, because they've been very consistent throughout. But is there
It's not.
different?
It's not mandatory to change. I mean,
They're not. It's your decision.
I don't want to change them.
Okay.
And I even accept that yesterday there was a hand that I might have ended up folding also, but I folded fast to not face the uncomfortability. But I'm even so proud, like, you know what I mean? Like, probably if I had not been doing so much mental work, there would have been more spots. The fact that I can reckon one hand in the last 5 days where I quickly folded, even if I would have ended up folding,
Yes.
right? But because I have better hands to call with and whatever. It's okay.
Outside of the strategy, it's exactly what we talked about before, which is how you allow yourself, you authorize yourself to not be perfect, and it's
Completely.
sometimes
Oh,
you don't know,
and-
sometimes you fold, and it's okay.
No,
and you regroup, and then you move on to the next hand,
How am I gonna be perfect 8 days on the playing 14 hours? I had a temptation to start studying players yesterday night and stuff, and I said, I think it's gonna be more worth it for me if I'm feeling rested to have a good night rest and not just being so obsessed with looking for hand histories or whatever.
Well, it's the same thing. So you know you best, No one knows you better than you do. So it's
What is it? I
what
mean,
you want to do and how you want to do it that matters, and being okay with that. It's definitely not perfect. It's hardly ever perfect, but as long as you do it, you're okay. You're aligned with it. Then it's been pretty good so far. So
I wake up at whatever 10, whatever. I went like half hour to do my mobility things that feels good, and then I went to the green corner again, and it's like almost as if I need the breathe. I need the breathing. I always found like I believed in the benefits of meditation, but I found it hard. Like it's like when someone doesn't like sport, but it's good. Like fortunately, I don't have the problem with sport, but I think it's definitely for a while. It's so much easier to stick to it when you see the benefits. It's like I feel with so much mental space throughout the day, as if I have more space.
Awesome. Whatever works for you is
Yeah.
really the key. It's not. There's no system.
No,
We good?
we good.
All right, Leo. Good luck.
Bye.
Let's keep going.
Yes.
Before we kick off today's event, please start making way to your seats.
Estoy confiante.
Gracias.
Vou tomar um show.
So many people. I need to get to my seat, breathe a bit. I don't like all this commotion right before we start playing. Bye, Patio. All right, the mic. I'm getting too much attention, more than I'd like right now, but well, the cause is worth it.
Players, please start taking your seats for the main event. We're less than 4 minutes before we kick things off today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go.
All the info you can get would be amazing.
Hi, do you know where is my cushion?
Your cushion again? We have to put LoJack on this thing.
Sorry, they let
me go ask.
They let me leave it yesterday. I asked and they said, yeah, you can leave it.
Yeah, let me go look.
All right, never without my cushion. This feels like my second home after so many days here.
Is everybody here? Hey guys, I just want to say that I don't know. We have one player left. Right here. Just real quick. I know the last 2 days were a little rough. I know it was a little loud. I know we probably made some decisions that may or may not have been favorable. Just letting you know, this is a new day. I hope you're able to decompress, to get some rest. You're playing for a lot of money. I don't know who's going to make the final 9, but I hope all of you do one way or another, right? It's not possible, but you know, I love everybody. But just know we want to protect all of you guys in the tournament, and we hope that you all play, respect each other, have a good day as you play down to 9. Okay? Thank you. And congratulations for how far you've made it, and it's going to be an amazing day at poker.
Let's have fun. I know totally squeam.
Te dije, justo digo, claro, no la está diciendo porque
Las tuyas son mejores que las mías.
sí, 2% mejor.
¿Los toros en la mano?
Hasta más dama.
Ah, los dos. Oh.
Suited. So he folded the worst hand.
All right, players, we're down to 24 players. We're going to kick things off. 300, 600, 600. Dealers, please, jump up the deal.
This is so exciting, I can't wait. You can feel the atmosphere. For almost all of us, it's the most important day of our careers. It's time for me to focus. It feels smooth, effortless. Come on, just focus like you have so far. We're 24 players chasing the dream of the main event final table. "24 players. Unreal. Freitas is a regular. He opens from the button on my big blind. Ace-4 off. Well, I could defend, but I think using it as a bluff is going to win me more chips in the long run. Yeah, I think I'd rather stick with the aggressive line. Freitas is going to open a very wide range on the button. And I have a good blocker. I like it.
$4 million. 4
million. Raise to 4 million.
You started with like 16?
17.
17?
With this raise, I'm forcing him to play for his stack. Let's go. All right, perfect, he folds. Whew. All the pots are super important now. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You bring some pots today?
Yeah, it's awesome. Nah, some of them flew without me knowing.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's good.
3.
Ace queen off on the cutoff with my 30 big blind stack. A playable hand.
1.2.
Raise to 1.2.
My hand is very good. I'm ready to play for my whole stack if any player behind me decides to apply pressure. There are aggressive players acting after me. Schwartzberg on the button. I think he intends to raise. Yeah, indeed.
Raise.
He has about 25 big blinds. Yeah, I think going all in is going to be what works best here. Actually, it's the only move I'm considering with my hand. He's aggressive enough to be capable of doing this with much worse hands. And I think my shove works very often.
All in.
All in.
Great. Hell yeah. Perfect. Wow, nice. Good read. I have a pretty good position at the table, even though it's not an easy table. I'm to the left of Hendricks, who's also a very aggressive player. Wow, ace king. I'm under the gun. A great hand that I'm gonna open in any spot, and with which I'll be willing to play for my entire stack.
Raise 1.2.
Hendricks defends. Super solid. Someone who won't hesitate to shove if he sees a good spot.
Check.
On this very dry flop, I can afford to make a small continuation bet and get a lot of automatic folds from him. Yeah, let's do it.
Bets 1.1.
Easy, let's go. Every small pot counts.
Not the pre-flop.
What a nice flop to check raise.
Let's go.
What's she gonna do there with ace king?
Or aces.
Too late
Well.
to think about that, Hendricks.
Everything.
Even aces is complicated.
Raise 1.2. Shallow light. Siento us gonna take baths with it. Little baths.
Not with this one.
The bigger ones.
Raise 1.2.
Schwartzberg opens UTG with a stack of... How much does he have now? Just over 20 big blinds. He opens on my big blind. His range is relatively strong with the whole table still left to act. I'm going to have to be pretty selective with my defense. But well, ace-7 suited is a perfectly legitimate hand.
You play A15?
15 exactly.
I think the only option is to call here.
Call.
Pretty standard defense. This is a super dynamic flop. I don't know if I could have some donk betting frequency, but in any case, my hand benefits from checking here. I'm expecting quite a few checks from him too.
Okay. Okay.
This is a very donkable turn. I don't know specifically if my hand benefits from donking here, but a small bet is never going to be bad.
That's 1.1.
I can have quite a few perceived bluffs in this spot. I mean, I don't know if I accomplish much with this bet, to be honest, but either way, it's never going to be wrong. In any case, the 6 of spades is a card that favors my range more than his. I have more 5x, 10x. Let's see how he reacts, and on the river, I'll reassess. If he folds, that would be great. Let's go. Perfect. Great. Yeah. Well, that's a good start to the day. I haven't lost a single pot. That's crazy. Freitas shoves with king 9 of hearts.
Hostia, es muy loco, eh. Que yo por eso digo, tiene Jotas o 10s y les está... Es muy loco. Sí, sí. Que abierto en UTGs, en MP, sí, o sea, en horror. Se merecía.
Jack 10 suited. We're gonna open.
Raise 1.2.
Yeah. Or kings.
I'm opening from early position, a position from which I assume they'll give more credit to my raise. I'd love to be able to see a flop with this hand. I opened on Dombrowski's blind, who's very short, around 12 big blinds. He's going to have to be pretty cautious when defending, but it's also true that it doesn't cost him too much to call. Well, there's always a cost to calling. Great flop. I have 2 overcards and a flush draw. That allows me to make a small key bet, and if he shoves, I have an easy call. I have a lot of equity against his possible value hands that could shove. But well, if he folds, it's never going to be bad. Oof, he's not too sure, huh? I don't think he's going to fold a 9. What could he be thinking with? Ace 4, Ace 3? Alright, perfect. Let's go.
Me gusta más le rat.
It feels so good to have the rail behind me. Schwarberg is all in.
Vaya rail molón que te dama. Con picas le puede... Sí.
¡Dos! ¡Dos! ¡Venga, una vez! ¡Dame el 2! ¡Patito! ¡Patito! ¡Cuac! ¡Pato! ¡Cuac! ¡Pato! ¡Cuac! ¡8!
Tío. Sí.
That sounds so good. I think I'm gonna need. So right now this is like. Are you going to a break or is it?
I think we
One more hand.
Okay.
Not done anyway.
Ace Queen on the cutoff. Another hand I'm definitely going to play. So far I'm maintaining my stack around 40 big blinds.
1.2.
It's a good day. I'm feeling great. I opened on Diego's blind. He's pretty short. Looks like he has a hand. Yeah, he has a stack of 12 big blinds.
¿Cuántas tías son?
Son 7.8
¿Millones?
millones.
7 million?
7.8 million. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an obvious call.
Pago, creo. 7 millones.
7.8.
Bueno, que lo cuente seguro, pero...
Sí, claro.
I want to make sure it's about 12 big blinds.
7? 8.
8.3. Sí. Igual.
Bueno, firmamos, no pedíamos nada. ¿Firmas?
Lo firmamos.
Sí. Nos quedamos bien. Oye, no jodáis. Va, que lo spliteamos. No, ¿qué decís? ¿Qué decís, corazones? Que negras si queréis pedir algo, pero que no. Hacemos un chop.
Damn, come on, let it be a split pot.
¿Quién tiene las rojas?
Va. No, negra.
Picas.
Negra.
Pica.
4 negros. Es de perejil.
Era pica. Negra.
Pica.
Qué bien, ¿eh?
Wow, that split pot really got celebrated. My God, what a tense turn.
Enjoy your break, guys.
Thank you. Cuando os oigo decir corazones, yo. Claro, digo, me lo sé.
Vamos a pedir. Estaría bien.
No, sorry, after.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, no way I'm doing an interview now. I really don't feel like it. I just want to do what I feel like doing during this break.
Vamos a la habita de...
Vamos al sitio.
Vamos a la habita de... No, a la habita de... Vamos a tu habita.
Pero ¿queréis ir vosotros?
No.
¿No hay vosotros?
No.
¿Seguro? ¿Quieras,
¿Seguro?
Sin problema.
Que lo he dicho que... tienes aquí... Espera, ¿te lo guardo? Lo subimos a la habita.
Sí, vale.
Bueno, a la hora de cenar os venís a la habita. Ahora me voy a fumar de tranqui.
Sí, exacto.
Vamos a la habita. Pero cenamos... Pero cenamos...
Sí, cenamos.
¿Tú a dónde vas?
¿A tu habita?
Venga, va.
¿Por aquí?
Llévalo allí.
Vale, por ahí.
Voy para allá. Sí, pilla.
Buah, qué buen inicio, ¿no? De vibe.
Joder, ya ves, de puta madre, ¿eh?
Mi mesa súper guay.
Y la mesa es
mejor
súper
de la
bien.
mesa.
Esta mesa es buena.
Será mejor, ¿no? Sería mejor la mejor.
La mejor del mundo.
No, o sea, ¿verdad? ¿Cuánto queda? Sí, pensé.
Creo que son 3 o 4 que quedan.
Time for us to teach you poker German.
Sorry, after...
No, next break?
No, not in the breaks.
Okay, sorry.
No worries. Thank you.
Attention players in the main event. 2 minutes till this tournament gets started again. Players in the main
Tú
event.
creo que tienes que entrar por ahí, ¿no?
Sí. Barra.
All right, 2 minutes and we're back at it. I like having a few minutes to settle in at the table. They're counting our stacks exactly to update them.
Tienes como 4.
¿Ciegas o millones? ¿Ciegas o millones? Él.
Creo que tienes.
He has about 5 big blinds.
Tú 10 y medio. Vivísimo.
Vamos, Leo, vamos. Ese que es top.
Ojalá. I know you guys will try to stop it, but we'll see.
Don't stop us, please. Okay. No problem.
Ace jack in the hijack.
$1.6.
Raise to 1.6.
With the blinds going up, my stack is now 30 big blinds. It's still a very good stack, and one I know how to play well. I'm very comfortable with this stack, really. I think I'm gonna make very few mistakes. Dombrowski, the big blind, shoves right away. Well, he's very short, obviously.
4?
Wow. And on top of that, it's an incredible
As J,
scenario.
rey J. As. Nas. As. Bueno, no, que entonces está otro.
¡Vamos, As!
Así ganará.
¡Pincho de merluza!
¿Está ya cerrado? Sí, pero casi sí.
Casi. Casi Dragon Death.
Un as. Un dos. Un dos.
Seis.
Un dos.
No se acaba. Cerradísimo el norte.
What a great feeling to have the whole rail cheering for you. Wow, I'm really having a blast. And one left. Actually, I don't even know how many of us are left.
Okay, so I'll bring a big blind to C3, that's right?
Alright, let's see who they bring to the table.
Traen a alguien, pero a la derecha, o sea que cualquier, ¿sabes? Thank you.
The new player is Veloso, a Portuguese player I haven't played against so far.
22? Hola, hi.
Yes, behind 22.
Thank you.
24.
I'll tell you we're playing again.
Wow, and now a big hand. Let's go, pocket queens. Red queens.
Raise to 26.
Alright, this could be an interesting pot.
Dois em mais?
Oh well. Stealing the blinds isn't bad.
I don't get excited, I'm not focused.
Really?
Even this? Are they? My girlfriend doesn't listen.
Wow, a pocket queens again. And with my table image, hopefully I get some action. I haven't stopped opening hands today. This would be the perfect time for someone to try to catch me, thinking I'm getting out of line. That attitude looks familiar. I recognize Diego's body language. That's what he did when he ended up shoving with ace-queen. I feel like he wants to play. I don't know. It sure looks like it, but let's see how many big blinds he has now. It must be around 12 big blinds. If he shoves, I have a very easy call. He has plenty of worse hands he'd make this move with. He's uncomfortable. I think it's because he's ready to play for his tournament life.
Win.
Call.
Queens against jacks, perfect scenario.
Damas. Jotas. Damas. Queens.
Vamos. Dama de corazones. Vamos.
Es que pena, tío.
No, no pasa nada.
Venga.
Pica.
Mota.
Dama.
La mota de corazones.
Dama.
Vamos. Dama de calamar y se acaba. 2 y 4.
Pato.
Dama. 2 y 4. Dama de corazones. O la dama y se acaba.
Pato.
Pato. Viene el 4. Otro patito. El 4 o el 5. Otro patito. Otro patito.
Dama, venga, dama. Vamos para la dama.
Patito con 4.
Venga, coño.
¡Vamos, Leo! ¡Vamos!
Ahora más.
Wow, what a clash. Ooh. Even though my tournament life wasn't at risk, all-in pots are experienced very intensely. Tough luck for Diego. What a great tournament he's had. But anyway, come on, focus.
Oye, torneazo. Los guantes. No lo sé, espera. No sé cuánto. 33. ¡Ah!
Honestly, I have a really comfortable stack right now. 40 million, which is about 50 big blinds. Incredible. What a great start to the day. Steph's around too. That's great. He's a coach, a friend, and in a way he also acts a bit like an anchor for me.
Okay.
I was telling Steph this morning that it means so much to me to have my loved ones close by. Far from distracting me, it allows me to share the emotions of this moment with them. And it literally takes me nothing to refocus.
Very good. I think it's good for me to. I know I get excited with the rail, but because it's like instead of having Instagram of whatever, it's my moments of unwind, and I enjoy them, right? I don't.
That's all.
And it takes me literally 2 seconds to go back to.
Get back to focus. I love it. Let's go.
There's a redraw.
Um,
Let's see if I can find some info. Actually, no, I don't really care about the info.
it's already there. The sheet? No.
I'm not sure yet. I think they're doing it right now. They're doing it right
Ah. No.
I think I'm going back to the main feature table. Yeah. Let's see. I'm not tense at all. I'm enjoying a quiet moment.
Same table.
Oh, you still here?
Feeling how? Connected with the body?
Super.
You look so connected. You look like, I have nothing to say. And like you say, you can tell, like you come back, tune out, come back in.
I
focus.
so much like to be with my people instead of looking at the board. I know. I mean, I'm not that mystic or anything, but it's so good that they ask for them.
Yeah.
I don't care about the whatever the randomness has to bring, but I just chill, which I know is what makes me good, right? To be in this moment where it's not in my hands. I wanna be with the people I like.
Keep doing it the same way. That's all I can say.
Let's see how this table
keeping it
is
in
gonna
check
be.
since the beginning. So
Yeah.
whatever you've been doing, think about that little note. I took a picture as a memory also. All right.
Hey, hello.
Yeah, we're up top. Hey. They just changed it.
Oh, really? No. Ah. You were supposed to be in two? In two?
Yeah, I'm right beside you. Mine's at
Oh, yes. We go to another one. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I lost the case to aces, but I'm here.
Yeah, and I'm sure you'll...
Spin it back.
Yes. I did spin it back.
Nice. Good luck.
Thank you. One is that one then, no? Or the other one?
Over there.
The big one?
Yeah, the big one. One is over there.
A bit of confusion with the tables, but in the end, it looks like I'm gonna be on the main feature table. So far, I see one unknown player.
Nine?
Seat 9. Seat 6. Got 6. Looks like this guy's in one. Come on, tables is 2 or 1?
Main event one. This one.
Yes.
Main event one. You're
And 6, right?
No, las acaban de cambiar.
You know how we have to move the goal back? They're already.
He's got main event 1. Yeah, I'm table 2. Okay, so you're
Main event one. Here it is. You're seat 6.
Oye, va, ¿eh?
Yeah, he's in the wrong spot. We figured it out.
40.
Before you sit down, I'll throw a mic on.
Sí, ha sido nivel de locura. O sea, locura. Tengo el problema, o sea, me ha salido todo bien, de hacer los forbets bien. Luego cuando he tenido mano me la han pagado, ¿sabes? Pero ahí, tío.
Guys, everyone unrack your chips, please.
Let's make sure the mic goes on.
Oh. It's fine, like this.
Good. Thank you. Are you 8?
Wanted a picture of Omar. He's my hero.
Me acaba.
I need to tell my reel that I'm changing tables after all.
Es que me habían puesto allí y han decidido que esa mesa la movían, han decidido que esa mesa la movían aquí. ¿Qué va?
Coño.
Tengo a 2 chip leaders. O sea, no está actualizado, no está actualizado.
No se ve todavía, ¿no? No, porque ahí pone 23M y tienes 47 por ahí, ¿no? O 46.
Sí.
Vale.
We're not allowed to have our phones in the playing area, so if I want to look up my opponent's profiles, I have to step away a little. To my right, Mingini,
Just like a Reno's
who I've
gonna
played with the last few days.
We have an 80.
Hey, hi. Hey.
Greg, I know. Veloso is the Portuguese player I've heard a lot of good things about, even though it's his first main.
Glenn did get drawn into seat 9.
Who else? Well, there's Kenny. Kenny Hallard, a veteran too. I don't think he's overwhelmed by the moment. And Michael.
Michael,
You play
put all of them. Huh?
40? 45?
Everywhere, different saves.
Thank you.
He just make one from this year as well.
Yeah.
And you have all the millions.
What's that?
You have all the millions, right?
Yes. No, I have 80, roughly. Is that what you asked me?
I said you have
you
all.
have all the millions.
All, but
You have
a lot of them at
Not
least.
yet. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Now that I think about it, that's a strong table. Michael and Kenny have both accomplished the feat of making a main event final table in the past. How crazy to be able to repeat that feat. Alright, a hand I can open. Jack 10 off with more than 50 big blinds.
1.6.
Raise 1.6.
I'm gonna try to pick up the blinds. Dunaway is one of the players, I don't know. I know he's a recreational player, but that doesn't mean he's going to be overwhelmed. Some recreational players deviate in completely unexpected ways from their usual tendencies and become losers. I don't know. For now, I start playing the hand in position. It's a hand that can cost you a lot. A very dry flop. I'm expecting quite a few checks from him. I'd rather wait for the turn. Wow, this 9 is pretty good. Maybe I would have started betting pocket pairs, but I don't think I need to try to play optimally against him, but rather exploitatively. Once he checks a second time, I think he's giving up pretty often.
$2.1.
He calls. I don't know, generally the fact that he calls here could indicate a marginal hand. I think he would have 3-bet most ace-x preflop. This ace is really good for me. If I can get him to fold a hand like a pocket pair between 5s and 8s, deuces, 3s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, I think if I bet, he might give me credit. $9 million in the pot.
3 million.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm betting a bit small. And precisely this type of player, he could call, I don't know. I'm not really happy with how I played the hand, honestly. I think I would have made my life easier if I'd started betting from the flop, but whatever. It's too late now. It's just that, really, on top of that, when the flush gets there, it becomes a bit tricky. I don't know if my bet makes much sense. I'd only bet with ace-x. Damn, he's raising me. Wow, I don't know. I had to be aggressive after having waited for the turn. Alright, obviously it's clear that I'm going to fold, but it's weird that he does that on a river that favors me a lot. He clearly has a big hand. What a weird hand. I couldn't read him at any point. At the same time, it's still early. It's the first hand I've played against him. Everyone folds to me. Ace-9 off against the chip leader. I want to limp this hand. Yeah, I'd rather limp. Actually, it's a hand with which if my opponent raises me, I could just as easily check call as check raise. But anyway. 32. 32. I haven't really figured Dunaway out yet. A raise. Well, I was expecting it in a way. He has a stack with which he can and should apply a lot of pressure on mine. He checks quickly too. I want to try to get my hand to showdown now. There's no point in betting. I hope he checks too.
Check.
And my opponent, after raising pre-flop and checking the flop, now bets.
3.5.
I feel like it's a value bet. I think with his bluffs he'd bet bigger, plus I think he would have bet the flop. Yeah, I'm going to fold this hand. I'm not going to fight back. I have to adapt to the size of my stack. It's a less fun game when someone has you covered, but it is what it is. It's part of the game.
So Flemish, which is grammatically the same as Dutch, like the dictionary is 100% the same, but there's different accents and a slightly different vocabulary that we would be using compared to Dutch speak, like to people from the Netherlands. But otherwise, we understand each other perfectly.
What's your name? Kenny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Max. Maxim, I just want to ask, like, you can recognize it, like, who French, who Belgium, like, if you talk, just that doesn't know or no? You can recognize it?
He's racing.
You're locked.
Take your time.
Kenny opens on my blind.
You're Michael, you're good really. That's why, yeah. You stop like, okay.
I can multitask. I can race and talk at the same time.
Me too. Yeah. I can talk. Me too. Depends how many alcohol I drink already.
Do you drink any?
Yeah, I drink. You wanna?
Water?
Yeah.
With a big stack, almost 70 big blinds.
1 second. We're gonna figure it out. Is water or no? Water? Yeah.
Wow, thankfully they let me keep my cap. The feature table lights bother me a lot.
What are you talking about? It's like poker, it's a sport, huh?
Queen Jack. I have to defend.
You wanna like to...
Alright. This is a very good flop for the original raiser, but with a gut shot to the nuts against a small bet, I think I have to call one street. Let's see what sizing he chooses. Yeah, I was indeed expecting a 100% c-bet. Come on, a 10. 1.5 so that they give me a 10. 1.5. So close. Well, if he keeps applying pressure, I have to give up. This 9 doesn't help me at all. Looks like he's reaching for chips. I've got nothing left to do here.
That's funny. One card. Ace for sure. You're gonna be sweet.
You win, buddy.
So I try to be like better hand, really win, right? Bad hand, really good win. Sometimes like
Wow, Michael is huge again. How many chips does he have? 50 big blinds, I think. It looks like he wants to open on my big blind.
Michael, you still playing top TV?
Yeah.
You still playing top TV? Okay. Yeah, I was stopped like 3 months ago.
Let's see if I have something to defend with, or even to re-raise if possible. King 10 off. I have to defend. Could I 3-bet as a bluff? I think my hand plays better as a call. I have worse kings to 3-bet with. $1.7.
Take raising.
No, I was counting my stack. I didn't thought about raising at any point.
No one forces you to be honest at a poker table. A super dry flop. Tiny bet, but I'm not gonna get myself into trouble. Wow, he showed me jacks. Ooh, great. I avoided losing a 3-bet. Great.
But I have to say, I did thought for raising for a millisecond.
Oh, okay.
I lied.
I saw a fake raise.
Millisecond. No. They were good enough to not having to do nothing weird.
Yeah. Just jacks.
Huh?
Just jacks.
Just jacks?
Jacks.
Pisarenko. I know him pretty well. I was playing all day yesterday with him. He's a player who, under pressure, gives up pretty easily. My hand is perfect. Ace-jack again. I'm going to 3-bet as a bluff. How many times have I 3-bet ace-jack off as a bluff during this tournament? If everything goes the way I think, I'm gonna 3-bet. And he's gonna think for a good while and fold. Hopefully. At least that's how it went all the previous times. Obviously I could run into a good hand, but so far... Experience tells me that when he starts thinking like this, I shouldn't worry. I recognize that body language. But it's fine, take your time. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty convinced he's not gonna play this hand. Come on, man. Just fold already. Regardless of what he does, I'd like him to fold to confirm my read on his behavior. Oof, great.
Give you one. One?
Okay. Why not try?
It's okay.
Ace Jack.
No.
Jack 9. Jack 9.
Ace Jack or dime.
Ace Jack, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
If you bet small like fold, you put a bet big like more eggs.
Almost an hour without playing.
I'm over this. How are we doing? Good?
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's not gonna be your winning hand all the time.
Pretty slow, huh? The last level.
Yeah, and I know it's gonna get slower, so we're here to.
What's the plan? Just going to chill?
I'm gonna chill in the room with like 3 friends,
Okay.
no more,
Okay.
and chill there, and then come back refreshed and ready. No, I mean, it's yeah. Even of course you are, you have, you know, I don't know if you felt it because you're not at the. I am surprised how my energy changes sometimes. I need to have fun to play better also, like, and I need to, and it's in my hand. It's in my. I can affect it's a bit under my control to, you know, like just. I don't know. It's not the moment to go over it, but I've learned some shit about me also in this deep run.
But that's good.
Yes.
Yeah, remember, body language is good. You wanna feel happy, just.
No, in the same way, exactly. No, and it helps you. Yes. I'm gonna get some water.
All right. Well, do you think chill?
Yes.
I'll send you something on WhatsApp. Okay.
Vale, so I just will look your chat.
Yeah, whenever you get a chance. Okay.
Vale.
See you later.
All right, ready to keep going.
Yeah, that probably sounds about right.
I'm gonna have to put my cap back on. Damn lights. But oh well.
Te voy a comprar las fichitas.
Me parece bien.
Ahí tiene 4 millones. Aquí tiene 4 millones.
Gracias.
A ti.
No, thankfully David lent it to me. These lights are really brutal. And that dinner break really did me good, honestly.
That's kind of crazy. If you guys are not satisfied with the
17 left. I'm ready to get back into the action. Ace-4 of spades. I have a little under 20 big blinds, but well, it's a hand that I want to play.
2 million. 2.
I won't be able to handle much pressure, but maybe I can see a flop and win a pot. All right, let's see if we can take down the hand. Possibly. Michael calls. He's going to defend a relatively wide range. He has more than double my stack. And well, on this kind of monotone flops, my hand isn't the best, but I make my life easier if I bet small.
Check.
And I let the hand go if my opponent continues. But well, he also has a lot of automatic folds. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot.
That's 1.3.
He's checking if he has a club. Come on, fold. Fold. I think he's trying to see if I have any tells. The good thing is I'm so relaxed that I doubt he can pick up anything. If anything, confidence. Let's go, let's go.
All right, Leo, that one goes through. A small pot that feels good in the middle of some headwinds. And yet, this 8th day had started very well for you, with a strong rush of cards and 2 eliminations delivered by your own hand. Then the machine stalled right as you reached the final 2 tables. Let's look on the bright side. There are only 16 players left. The final table has never been this close. With your stack now down to 23 big blinds, your room to maneuver is shrinking. You'll have to play it smart and maybe count on a bit of luck as well in the next episode of Inside the Mind of a Pro.